Premature and/or excessive color fading. The color pigment selection will determine the color durability against sunny exposure. In general, red, yellow, and orange will be less durable against sun exposure. Blistering. Bubbles developed on the exterior wall. Blistering happens because there is a damp base underneath the paint. That is why it is necessary to prevent moisture seepage on the wall and also to avoid painting in direct sunlight, making the paint surface too warm, which will cause condensation. Mildew buildup on interior surface. Mildew forms on surfaces that tend to be damp, that receive no direct sunlight, so it is necessary to prevent moisture seepage on the wall. Chalking, the formation of fine powder on the surface of the wall, which may give the feeling of chalk residue when touched. This is caused by the use of interior paint for an outdoor application. To prevent this problem, use a good quality paint for exterior application. Why synthetic paint sometimes takes a long time to dry. The drying process of paint really depends on the weather at that particular time. If the weather is humid or raining, then it is recommended not to proceed painting. Use thinner as specified. Painted metal that rusts. Poor surface preparation, where the surface was not entirely cleaned, causing the paint not to adhere to the paint surface. It can also be caused by using the wrong primer or base coat, or not using the right anti-rust primer. The application of synthetic paint, half Duco, that cannot adhere to a metal surface other than steel, for instance, galvanous or aluminum. Prior to applying the synthetic paint, the surface needs to be coated with etching primer. Orange peels formation. Orange peels are formed when the drying process of the paint film goes too fast, even before the whole surface is perfectly covered. To prevent this from happening, use thinner to dilute the paint. Epodur paint that won't dry. The ratio of Epodur paint and hardener that does not follow the specifications given, or leaving out the hardener altogether. Epodur paint results that fogs. Fog is formed when the paint surface is damp, or the weather is raining during the painting process. Moss appearing on the pool that has been painted with pool paint. Pool paint does give protection against moss and mildew buildup for the pool surface, but cannot prevent the moss from growing in the pool water. To avoid and prevent this problem, pool needs to be cleaned regularly. Add chlorine or other algicide solutions that are still safe for your pet fish. Waterproofing coat that bubbles. This is caused by poor surface preparation, namely dirt, dust, sand, or oil from the hands of the painter that are still left on the paint surface, causing parts of the waterproofing surface not to be able to adhere strongly. Another possible cause is seepage onto the wall.